It was horrible. So when this goes to one person, then I start the roll in countdown. Two people watching already. Yeah. I know, I'm excited. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World, and now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Part of the historic Winter Garden, and right after this spiffy opening, hey, how are you? How is everyone today? Where's everybody watching from? We are in a community that, if you remember, about 4 months ago, I was at, and I wasn't able to get into any of the models. We're going to go look through the models. They haven't been actually formally opened yet, but we're going to see them. I have put in the link some videos I did of the same builder in another community. So you can look at that. And you can also look at the first person who asks me how close we are to Disney. I got a video to show you. So this is going to be the Amenity Center that is here. It's about 12,000 square feet. Yeah, but it also has a viewing area to watch the fireworks, as I remember. Yeah, so you're minutes from Disney World. And I'm sure everybody can hear me. So just say if you can hear me, but I'd rather you know where you're watching from. When I bring you out here, I'll walk you through the quality of construction. Now, I always point out in my live streams that in 2009, double pane windows became mandatory. Weymouth, Massachusetts. I love Weymouth. Diane, hello, how are you? And two things I want to show you on here that I just noticed. This is this reason this wood is called green is it's covered in borate, and that prevents termites. It's a natural substance. I just did a video on it. They have this water barrier that they put to prevent mildew from the water coming, if any water comes from the floor underneath the tiles. And a second barrier, or a primary barrier to help make the roof more reliable. That's from my not a layman's terms. I just use it as that. So, okay, so now we're going to go look at some of the models. St. Pete. Jane, St. Pete. Okay, so we've got 4 models to look at today. And I'm going to point out some really interesting views. But this community is going to have over 400 homes. So it's a more modest sized community. The community center is going to be right there, and they've started working on it. This is a gated community with a guard. Actually, that's a good point. They do not include gutters. And that's a good point, because honestly, when you look at a model, and I'm doing a video on this soon, when you look at a model, the important thing to talk to the salesperson about is, what things did I see in that model that are not included that you may skip over? Because a lot of people assume that you get gutters. But you many cases, in fact, I don't know any builders that do include gutters. I don't personally think you need them, because the rain that comes here comes so fast that it just overwhelms the gutters. Oh, yes, John. Yes. How close is this to Disney? Absolutely. Yes, it does become Niagara Falls. Okay, so we're going to look at the Palmery right now. And this is set up as 3 bedrooms. Okay, it's 3 bedrooms, but it can be 2 to 3 bedrooms. So you can have one room that's maybe an office space. And right after I show you this home, I'm going to play the video I did 2 years ago in November of how close, when there was nothing here. And I'll show you how close we are to Disney. Because honestly, if you're going to be close to Disney, and that's why you're coming here, you might as well be 2 or 3 minutes from Disney. Because honestly, I always say my local mall is Disney Springs. Why do all models have squeaky doors? I do not understand that. My pet peeve. I got to come with a hand. So now this is the room that can be flex space. It can be either a bedroom or it can be an office space, but it includes you could still use it as an office but it would have a door here, double door, to make it a flex space office or study. But it's a good size room. So when the grandkids come visit, step-in shower, which I think is really, is the step-in shower. I would wonder if the step-in shower it comes with a tub. That's an upgrade. Got 21 people watching right now. So these are nice size rooms. And as we step out here, now obviously in a model, they don't, this is a model, so they don't include the woodwork like this. That's either an upgrade or something you have to do yourself. Here's a nice drop zone and laundry room. Sink comes with it. Tray ceiling here is an option. So that's why it's very important, because if you like things like this, you gotta mention it. Like, is the tray ceiling? Go through it with the salesperson if they have a model. If they don't have a model, I think it's kind of easier because you don't get your heart set on all these things. Thank you, Alyssa and Neil. Yes, this is an over 55 community. And didn't mention that. This is the closest over 55 community that you will find to Disney World. We are 2 minutes from Disney. In fact, I have sold a home which will have fireworks views. Now, when I bought my house, I bought it because of the firework views. And the day after moving in, they turned it off. My sister said to me, "What are you going to do if they turn off the fireworks?" I said, "Oh, that's never going to happen." So who knows? You don't know what the future brings, but I absolutely love, like on my house, when there is a large covered area, because even in the rain, you could still go out here. And I've seen houses, where it just ends right at the door. And if you want a covered area, you have to build it. That's expensive. So I love that. You could easily screen this in. You could do a bird cage and push out, or you could do what they have here, which is have, a pool. Darren, can you see rocket launches in addition to fireworks? Yes, because I don't live too far from here and I see rocket launches. They would be in that direction. So if you view the fireworks from here, you would see rocket launches. So this is obviously a nice open floor plan. Now, this model will start at about $564. It's also got an oversized 2-car garage. And it's it's under 2,000 square feet, 1943. This is a nice big owner's suite. I love this quartz. In fact, this is the quartz I have at home. And this is the standard step-in shower. So that's standard. I love when they use things, they don't put every single thing as an upgrade. It just disappoints people, and nice big owner's closet, high ceiling. So you could put a lot of stuff in here. Do you have any questions about this home or this community? see what should be. Ooh. I'm interested in that oversized 2-car garage that I heard about. Let's go take a quick look at that. So this is a smart home, and this is included. Oh yes, this is definitely oversized. Oh, you know what's interesting? Because this is an over 55, and I do find this a lot, that they'll always have a step. I like the fact that they don't have a step. You know, in an over 55, that could be, a little difficult, especially if you have a wheelchair or something like that. Well, where are we? We are in Winter Garden. And I'm glad you asked where we are, because now I'm going to play the video that I did, 2 years ago. Let me see, where is my video here? Da-da-da. Boom. Where is the OASIS by Del Webb? Well, it's going to be right here. And if you're looking for an over 55 community, just minutes from Disney World, well, let me tell you, you cannot be closer than where this community will be. And I want to prove it to you. Let's get in my car and show you how you would drive to Disney World. And now let's head out of your community. We're going to turn onto Flamingo Crossing. We go up to this corner right here. Isn't this amazing? We're 24 seconds I've been driving. To my left is where Flamingo Crossing, now, Flamingo Crossing, if you've seen some of my videos, it is really super developed now. A year from now, right outside your door, everything should be open. And to Mystique, grand, beautiful. At half a mile, we're turning onto Western Way. We turn right and we go. I'm laughing because I see the sign. I'll answer that question in a sec. Directly in front of me, and I have not gone 1 full mile yet. And here we are. So when I say 2 minutes to Disney World, you know I mean 2 minutes to Disney World from the community. So if you want to live close to Disney World in this community, visit my website, disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Contact me to join the VIP list for this new over 55 community just 2 miles from Disney World. Okay, so the question came up, are there any restrictions? For this community, yes. Over 55s basically have very similar community restrictions regarding age. You can, they usually say there's an 80-20 split, okay? And that means that 80% can have one person over 55, 20% can have one or both people under, or one person under 55. But no one under 19 unless they're a guest, and then for 30 days or 90 days at a time. Yeah. So, and this area is called Winter Garden. Now, let me tell you that I do not understand how this area was not developed over the 50 years that Disney has been here, but they didn't start developing it till 20 years ago. And this area, when I first moved here, it was just all open fields and just land that someone owned. Now we say the someone, there's rumors that the someone was Disney, but Disney, they don't put their name on their land. Now, just want to tell you that when you see stuff like this, the trees haven't gone in and things like that, this is a pre-show. They're just getting it ready. It's not really, really, really ready to show. Yes. But Alyssa and Neil, this is something that reminds me of something else. While this community is not somewhere you would bring up children, there are 3 other communities near here. One a bit closer to Disney, that's by Meritage Homes. There's another one by Toll Brothers, which will not start selling until January. And then another one by K. Havnanian, which hasn't broken ground yet, but they, I guess they're waiting for other builders to come in or stuff like that. There's, they always have their reasons. I don't know. I know. Now, for someone living here, fireworks should be, I say should be because I haven't seen them yet myself, right there. So, yes, this community is an over 55, but there's 3 communities nearby that are not age restrictions. And I think, I don't like to quote the quality of the schools, because if I'm wrong, it's something that you really should research, but I think you'll be happier with this quality of the schools. So now we're going to go into the Mystique Grand. Okay, Mystique Grand. Now, before we go in, I'm going to ask you for a favor. Hello, it's Realtor Victor Naraki, and I want to take this moment to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's the only way this channel gets Disney magic grows. Okay, so let's go in to the Mystique Grand. Yes, there are. There's a new high school, there's a new grade school, there's a new middle school. Okay, so I've sold 3 homes by this builder, and all 3 have been the Mystique. Now, the Mystique also has the Mystique Grand. The Mystique Grand includes the 2nd floor, which we'll go to. But there's also a Mystique that's a single story. So I love this bay window here. Love that. Here we have a nice full bath. This is with a tub. I'm not crazy about tubs, but that's up to you. I'm not crazy about tubs. On the regular Mystique, let me see if this is true. I may be making a mistake. Yes, I'm right. Okay, so this is a 3-car garage. Now, I know on the Mystique, you can order it with this would be the 4th bedroom. So there's lots of options when you're doing a custom home like this. Sometimes homes are built by inventory, and then you get what you get what they're making. That's an inventory home. But here is laundry room. But you can, if it's custom, you can select all your things. Of course, it costs more. This can also be another bedroom or an office like they have here. I love how they have the office set up. I could see my office set like this. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and I'm going to save the best part for last, what I think is the best. So I'm going to arch back here and not show you this one section that I really love. This is going to be a guard-gated community. It's the only one that I know of in the area, really. Most, for some reason, most over 55s are guard-gated. Alyssa and Neil are headed to Flamingo Crossing now. Flamingo Crossing, thank you for bringing that up, is also, right when I turn the corner to go to Disney World, it's right there. So it's got your Target, it's got a bunch of eateries, it's got a bunch of stores. And then a few miles from there, just about 5 minutes from there, is your Publix grocery store. Here is the kitchen. This has been set up as a gourmet kitchen. If you've watched my live streams before, you know that a gourmet kitchen has the raised ovens. This is, see now, I wish I had I got the stainless steel when this was not an option. I don't know what this is. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's not stainless steel and it's not white, because the white, you pour coffee on it and it stains. So, okay, now, just to give you an idea of what the HOA fee includes, and then we'll talk about that. Landscaping, irrigation, irrigation maintenance. Okay, so that costs me $120 a month when I buy that. Okay, they mulch it one time per year. That would cost me $400 minimum to do remulch. Stream TV and 1 gig internet. Okay, so that costs me, I would say $120. So, but you also get the clubhouse, you get the Encore Lounge, you get a fitness center, you get a coffee shop. There's going to be a coffee shop. I can't wait till this clubhouse opens. There's an arts and crafts room, meeting space, outdoor spa, pool cabanas. Okay, so artist's retreat, a demo kitchen. I don't even know what that is. The brew, which is going to be like a coffee place. Fitness center. Pretty cool. You know, so there's a lot included in your HOA fees. Now, if you don't want those type of things, then I wouldn't, you want a lower HOA fee, then I wouldn't go to an over 55 community. But the thing is, do you want to cut your own lawn? I mean, that's the kind of thing that, it could be very hot here. So let me see if it's a natural gas community. I didn't ask. Yes, it is. Natural gas. Yes. A lot of the newer communities are going natural gas because we've got some new lines coming through the area. I personally, for me, I don't like it. So here we have dual vanities. And here's my shirt of the day. It was so early this Sunday morning that I was coming out that I had to put on the Mickey Waffle shirt. Okay, so we're gonna look at the step-in shower. And I would say this is really great for seniors. Because there's no lip, there's no step. If you were not as mobile, or you had a partner who was not as mobile, that's wonderful. You just roll yourself in. Or you have a chair, you don't have to worry about the step. But because there's such a large space, you can come here, dry off here, step out. I think that's terrific. Good size closet. I know, I love this shirt. I got it on Etsy. And I had to request when I got this shirt not to have the pattern go all the way across. I had to tell them to put the center white because I cannot stand when the patterns don't match. So the white sort of like, okay, the white border, but they only do that on really expensive shirts where they match the pattern down the middle. And that's who does that? Tommy Bahama is really good with that. But that's why their shirts cost, $130 each. Oh, so this is interesting. This is interesting. Never seen this before. This is great. If you want to shop the furniture that they have in this model, just there's the QR code. I think that's a great idea. Okay, so let's go to the second floor. Now, a Mystique Grand starts at $665 plus lot premium. The lowest lot premiums here are $5,000 to $10,000. I'm going to put this down for a second. So grab my stuff. I love that I have this new gimbal, and it comes with a little tripod. So if I have stuff to talk to you about, ask me some good questions and I can talk to you directly. That'd be fun. But last week, if you remember, I tried to switch the camera around, and it disconnected me. I was furious. So here we go up to but that last week I was in Davenport. And the houses there were in the 400s and 500s. Oh, I was told they have good Star Wars here. So here's, if you ever want to look in the mirror and see Darth Vader. Oh my goodness. Oh, good God. This is huge up here. See, now this is great because if you had like a, if you're in an over 55 community and you had a lot of my customers have children that work at the parks, so they move to be closer to the parks to be near their children. Imagine giving them this size room, so that they could, this is amazing. And there's a bedroom here too. So full-size bedroom, that's obviously, is that the bathroom? Wait, let me look. Da, 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 da. Oh, here's a bathroom. How do the HOA fees compare to the Sunbridge development? I think they're a little bit more here because this is a smaller community. This is a boutique community. So they are a little bit more in this community because here you're going to have under 500 homes. In Sunbridge, you're going to have over 1,300. And then what is over here? This would be the closet. But yeah, because a lot of my customers do this where they'll have, or they'll have guests. And this is certainly a welcoming area. They have kids who are students. The HOA fees for the single family homes are between $474 and $484, but they include a lot. I mean, they include lawn care, they include cable, internet, not cable, yeah, and a guard gate. So, I mean, lawn care is expensive, as you know. To get someone to do that, it's $120 a month. And even if I would rather, like in my community, I would rather have someone take care of the lawn. And plenty of spaces for a jukebox. I don't have a jukebox. If I did have a jukebox, you'd see me being very happy. Exactly. So Alyssa and Neil have a terrific community center. They have lawn care included, but they don't have a guard gate, and they pay for cable. So that would be why this is a very fair and reasonable. There's not many communities that include your landscaping. Where Alyssa and Neil are, they do include landscaping. Okay, so we're at 40 minutes now, and we've got 2 more homes to visit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera down, and I'm going to play my 30-second commercial because I know you want to see it. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home, visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media. funny if I say so myself. So this is what I wanted to save for the last part. I love, when you're in Florida, you live in Florida and you're moving down here for the weather, maybe not the weather we're expecting on Wednesday. When you're moving down here, I say you might as well really enjoy the outside, because I find that I have spent most of my time on my lanai, and if you have a great view, make the most of it. So anyway, so that's now let me show you where we are. Okay, I want to show you where we are again, because for those of you who are just joining, I made this map. Let's go to the map. Okay, so we are here. So that circle all the way to the left is where we are right now. Okay, to drive out, I would take that orange line, and where that orange line meets the purple line, that's Flamingo Crossing. That's a shopping plaza. It's got a whole bunch of fun stuff. It's got the, that Starbucks that's everywhere. It's got Target. It's got Five Guys Burgers and Fries. It's got everything right there. And then if you take the road that's, if you take Western Way, you keep going in the opposite way of the purple line, and then you go up, you'll be at a Publix grocery store in 5 minutes. They're building it. It'll be ready before your house is ready. So the purple line takes you 3 miles, okay, to the Star. The Star is what I would consider the Disney World. I mean, you're at Coronado Springs. You make a right, you're in Animal Kingdom. You make a left, and you're at all the parks. And there you are. I mean, you could take the road right up to Magic Kingdom. I'm going to start doing this more often when I'm so close to Disney, showing how you'd go. But, you cannot be closer to Disney unless you move into Golden Oak. So. Any questions about that? Any questions that I missed? Sometimes I miss your questions. Now, if you're watching on my personal channel, my own Facebook page, I will often miss your questions. Okay? So I'm not ignoring you. Thank you, Trish. I'm going to start doing that whenever I can. It was pretty easy to do, so I was happy with it. It only took me a couple minutes to pull it together. So also, we're going to be going next to a villa. Ooh. Now, what's a villa? Okay. Well, we'll go out there too. I hope you could see me. I'm going to go and sit down here. As I said, I cannot flip the camera around. I'm worried that if I do, it's really annoying. They make it difficult to flip the camera around on this program. Everything about this program is great, but flipping the camera around, I disconnect often. So anyway, so a villa where we're going to next is a often one-story unit. Okay, and there's 2 units that are built together, and they have 2 or 3 bedrooms in them. And but you own one side, not the other side. So it's sort of like a townhome, but we call it here a villa. Okay, so, and they're about 1,579 square feet. I say about, but they are. And they go around $419 plus lot premium. depending on where you purchase it. So it's a good way to bring down your budget. So anyway, those are called the Ellenwoods. So we're going to go to that next. Let me see if you asked any questions. Oh, goody, 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 goody. I don't think, Lorraine, there's nothing closer to Flamingo Crossing than this. And remember, now I love this community, but there are 3 other communities in this area. So I will be at them as soon as they open up. Okay, so now we're going to go over to the Ellenwood, which is a villa. Yeah, honestly, Lorraine, if you want to be close, well, if you want to be close, I could get you within 5-10 minutes of where your daughter is going to be living. And there'll be, in the next year, closing hundreds and hundreds of homes in this area. So and 6 different builders. Actually 7. And they're all the best builders. Not the one I don't like. Okay. So let's go. Oh, let's see. Absolutely. Absolutely, Trish. The villa is 2 or 3 bedrooms. It would be a great little starter place. This is not the only builder that builds some villas, but they do a very good job with it. Terrific, Lorraine. Terrific. Now, remember, the one way you can help me today is by sharing this video with anyone who likes Disney, who wants to move to Central Florida, anyone at all. This is really the primary way that I get new customers. Nobody has asked me about the hurricane. Nobody. How come nobody's asked me about the hurricane? I'm really surprised. Okay, so this is what a villa looks like. Sometimes they put the doors in other communities on the other side, with the garages in the middle and then the doors on the other side. Here they have the doors in the middle and the garages on each side. They do. I would say that they really do. This is just, not finished yet. Okay, so we're going to step in here, and then after this, we have one more house to see. All right, number 4, Stardom. Right, where am I going? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess that, maybe I misunderstood. But anyway, maybe I have one more home to see. Okay. So we're going to step in. Joe. Good to see you, Joe. So they have the wall there to separate you. Let's go see what these are like. Okay, so when you enter, okay, from the garage, okay, there's the drop zone. There's your laundry room. Laundry machines are not included. This is the room that could be a bedroom, or here it's set up as a study. So it's 2 or 3 bedrooms. Oh, I like how they've set up the outdoor space. I'll go say, oh, you know what? That's what I should do in my house. Ooh, I'm going to take a picture of that. Because I was thinking of in my backyard. Anyway, I'll tell you. Anyway, so here is the bedroom. So if you were talking, Trish, about having a bedroom for the adult. Yeah. So here we go. Nice big bedroom. That's a queen size bed, and then an extra 5 feet there. So it's pretty big. I'm not crazy about tubs. Some people like tubs. I don't like tubs. But if you use them, they're great. Oh, these look like 9 foot 4 inches ceilings. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't bring the measuring device, Florida man. I cannot believe how many times I forget. Step-in shower. Dual vanities. Mickey waffle shirt. I'm not crazy about these floors. I think you would have to prove to me that these were not slippery. Because that's the one thing I always worry about, is slipping on my butt and hitting my head, and someone finding me 2 weeks later when the bills have mounted up. They've said, why isn't he answering his phone? Oh, look at the way we didn't go into many of the backyards. Oh, I'm silly. I'm sorry I didn't do that. Of course, this is an addition, but I love what they've done with this. Like that. So now, of course, if you're out on your patio, the thing I don't like when you have someone this close to you is you have to whisper, and you can't be yourself. I don't particularly care for that. But oh, look, they're putting a pool in on that one. That's good. So, but this shows you what a large patio area you can build. I do like the wall. I love how this is here with around the barbecue area, or fire pit. Sorry, fire pit. I'm not crazy about fire pits. My problem with them is that I want to make sure it's out before I leave, and because you know, and it could still be burning and yada yada yada. I wouldn't like it. So but anyway, I'm not crazy about fire pits. I don't want to use lighter fluid. Okay, now let's go. Okay, we saw the primary bedroom. And nice big windows. And you know, you wouldn't think this is under 1,600 square feet. You got a great big dining area, a nice, good sized living space. You got 2 extra bedrooms. One could be an office. Exactly. You know, most people coming to an over 55 are, you know, looking to downsize. So right there is, oh my gosh, I can't believe what I forgot to show you. Let's go back to the first house. Back to the first house. I want to show you this. So remember, you're getting we're one of the first people to see these models because this is a VIP tour. Victor in person. Okay, I want to show you the pool. Oh. Yes, WD-40. Unbelievable. It gives, you know what? I don't think they realize what a poor impression it gives of the home when the door opens like it's something out of the Munsters. Okay, so get your spy glasses on, my friends. Okay, I think you could see it, but because I can see it. If you see the lull, you see the palm tree right there. And then you see how these trees go up. Right through the center of that is Animal Kingdom's Everest. Let's go outside and see if we could see it, if I'll get a little closer. I can't believe I forgot to show you this. That's how close we are, my friends. Right there. So if you can zoom in, if you have any way of zooming in, okay, if you could zoom in right there, above my finger is Everest. And I'm next to your car. Let's go see if Neil dropped by. Yeah, so, you know, most communities say lakefront view, pond view, conservation view. Here they say Disney view. Ugh. Drives me crazy, the squeaky doors. Two of my favorite customers. Now, how you doing? Oh, isn't it great?
All she keeps saying is, I'd love to live here.
Well, we'd love you to live here too.
So, when you said you were 2 minutes from the sign to the Walt Disney World, I was like, okay, where are we? So I came down
Yeah.
and actually past Meritage and all these other new communities. We haven't come down Hartsog Road.
Okay.
This is all brand new.
I know.
Had it closed.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Wow, this place is beautiful.
Hey, Ma.
So to show
How
you how
doing?
close you can be, we just left our house, got in the car, zipped down,
Yeah.
and in 5 minutes, we're by Victor.
Yeah. And in 5 more minutes, you'll be at Disney.
Yes. So many beautiful new communities coming here right now that we passed that truly we haven't driven down Avalon in a while. We saw all the new things going on up there. Those apartments coming on. Where do they come from?
I know. A lot of stuff built
It's
in
just
this area.
sprouting up, and there's more land.
Well, you know what's, I think that I was just talking to the builder today, and they said that things are slowing right now. So they're going to have time to catch up.
Well, that's good.
Thank
But
goodness.
I see there's some houses that are up already.
Oh, yeah. My customers, one of my customers just got their permit approved. So they start in a couple days. You know, they'll be starting. And
So
then
you
it's
got
gonna
the
be-
light. I see you upgraded.
What?
The new gimbal.
Yes, this is my new gimbal.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
But it's actually the cheapest gimbal I've ever bought.
Really?
I love it. It was under $80, and it comes with a tripod stand.
Well, I just wanted the people to know that are watching, just in case you think it's fake. No, Alyssa and Neil really live up the block.
Yeah.
And there are some amazing communities being developed here right now. It's pretty wild that this is happening. And
Shopping center.
you have Victor showing it to you. So
Yeah,
if you
thank
really
you.
want to be near Disney, he's not pulling your leg. This is real. I mean, this is real.
Yeah.
We do this all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we get in our car. Sometimes we'll go the back way and pass, house developments where we had looked at that are fully sold out.
Mhm.
I can't believe it. Kehavnanian, it's sold out. The sign says sold out over there.
Which K? Oh, Winding Bay.
Winding Bay.
Yes,
Completely sold out.
Oh, yeah.
There were hundreds of homes there.
New
Hundreds of
York, New Jersey.
All us New Yorkers in
you
New
know,
Jersey, yes.
they're all over.
35 years ago.
Yeah, Midwest, you know.
It's really beautiful here if you like it. I mean, it's and he's not. This is so close. You're so close to the magic over here. It's wild. Victor's right. You look out your window, you'll see fireworks.
Fireworks will be
Yes.
right that way.
That's right. You'll see launches. Last night at 7 something, SpaceX launched. We went into our son's bedroom. We opened the blinds and watched SpaceX go into the sky. And last night, I thought it was going to be overcast. We saw the boosters fall off. We saw it go. It lasted for about 5 minutes it went far, the trail.
Wow.
So it was incredible to watch.
Yeah.
So it is exciting, if you're really thinking about moving here. It's a cool place to move to. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to head back
Okay.
right to Flamingo Crossing, do a little shopping.
Great.
And Victor, I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for
All
dropping by.
right. Say hi to you.
Hey, bye-bye. Nice to see you.
This is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, it is beautiful
that
here.
2-level?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And you said the shower? That's standard?
The one that I pointed out was standard. Yeah. The first one.
So frameless? That
The
was
first,
frame-
yeah, I guess I don't like to make exceptions, but yeah, he said it was
That's gorgeous.
standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna go see it. I don't remember if he said this was open or not, but I think it is. These are preliminary showings. So that was Alyssa and Neil, one of my customers. I think they closed about, well, that was Neil and his mother. And they closed about a year ago. Beautiful home they bought. Maybe a year ago, maybe more. Okay, so this is the Stardom model. This can be 2 or 3 bedrooms plus a flex space, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, and then it can be 2.5 to 3 garages. So in other words, you can make one of the garages into a bedroom. I think that's what it is. So here's a study. So this is definitely the flex space. Half bath. Oh, nice. Gourmet Kitchen. So these start at $654. Okay, that's the starting price. I really like this layout. I think it's really neat. So here you come in from the garage, laundry room. Let's go take a look. There's still, you know, oh, ooh, epoxy. I will tell you that I think it's I always thought it was very strange that builders don't epoxy the garage floors. I've never seen one include that in the price of the home. It's always the flat cement. So I just sold one recently, and the customer was a little put off by that. And I was like, well, that's the way they all are. It's the only thing I could say. Here's, oh my gosh, they set this up with a beautiful pool. Okay, so this is 1 bedroom right here. Ah, how cute. Look at that. But you got grandchildren visiting you for maybe, 30 days at a time. How nice to have a wonderful room set up for them. I love these floors. It's very similar to what I have. So do you have any questions before we leave? Because this will be the last home that we look at today. We're in Winter Garden, which is just west of Disney World. Now, I always want to point out to people that when you Google search Winter Garden, you will find an area that is far north of here. Okay. I think it's 18 miles north. Okay. Beautiful area. I call it historic Winter Garden. It's a 100-year-old area. But it's not Horizon West. Horizon West is where we're in right now. It's in a section of Winter Garden, and it's 33 square miles in total. This is an amazing, amazing area because everything here is new. Hello, Victoria L. Craig. Yeah, everything here is new. They've also got a brand new community center available free to the public, which is going to be 1/3 the size of Central Park, but twice the size of the Magic Kingdom. Step-in shower. This is a huge closet. This is huge, even huge by my standards. Oh my gosh, it has an echo, 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 echo. Remember to like and share. I'm only seeing 11 likes up on my screen. Why is there only 11? Come on, people. Like and share. Here, I'm going to have to play the video again. Hey, it's Realtor Victor Naraki, and I want to take this moment to ask you to like, subscribe, share, and even comment. It's the only way this channel gets Disney magic to... Thanks for watching. Back to the live stream. So this certainly has a large, oh my God, they have a TV out here. Well, this is for show, obviously, but it will come with a large under covered patio area. Little pergola over there to keep the sun off of you. Nice big lap pool. I love lap pools. So, any questions? Anything you want to know about? Anything else? We're in Winter Garden. Two minutes to Disney World. Oh, I love these cabinets here. I love that dark gray. That's what I would probably have gone for if I didn't get what I got. Yeah, I prefer painted, actually, after seeing so many homes the last couple of years. But my house is great. I love my house. So, So, any questions for me about anything related to moving near Disney World? We usually don't start this early, so very interesting. I wish I could start this early most of the time, but the reason I started earlier is because we wanted to get here before any people came over. So usually I start at 1 o'clock on Sundays at new constructions. I actually had some pretty good luck lately with resale homes letting me walk through, which is fantastic. I love that. And I think it's really, really great when they allow me to come into the home. Now, I don't know where I'm going to be next week. Next week is in October, first week in October. Next week, where would I be? I just did Davenport recently. So there's a couple places I can hit. Anyway, so do you have any questions for me? Anything you'd like to know about? Anything about buying a home near Disney? Anything that we can discuss? Okay, so how about Lake Nona? You know, I love Lake Nona, but when I go out there, my phone reception is not that great. I can definitely get there in the future, though. I was at Eagle Creek several months ago. There's another one there, Laureate Park, which is nice. So yeah, I can definitely get out there sometime soon. Yeah, I did a video in Boxy Park, very cute area. Boxy Park is a little entertainment and eatery area that has live music, and it's all made out of shipping containers, which if you go to greenvistas.org, I'm on the board of directors of a foundation to build shipping containers into homes for homeless veterans, which I think is, should go to Fire Creek in Gotha. I will look that up. You know what? On your suggestion, that sounds good, because Gotha is not far from me at all. I will look that up. Absolutely, R. John's great suggestion. And if you ever have any other suggestions, give them to me. I need them to have open models, decorated models, 2 or more. Now, where was I recently? And they only had 1. Well, I was okay, because they had some homes that were in their middle of their stages of being built, so I could walk around those. But I like to see decorated models. Been very good for me, to show people what's going on and stuff. So, these are some of my favorite builders that are coming in. And, one of the great things about right now is that there are a lot of builders coming in here, but they're not going to be done with many of these communities for quite a few years. So if you don't buy now this month, it's not like you're going to miss out. I would say and it's going to take about 6 months minimum to have a house built. You have the permit process, which could take 2 to 3 months. Then it needs to start, which could take several months sometimes. But the one thing I want you to remember is, when you sign that contract, remember that they will say on there they have up to 2 years to finish the home. That's kind of like why I like inventory homes. Inventory homes mean the permit has been pulled they're going to start it and they know what they're putting inside. But if you don't like this color cabinets, that's the majority of the time, that's too bad. Those are the cabinets you're getting. So, but it will be finished in a more timely fashion. You can, I have had this very often where customers will want to rush the builders, say, no, they have to finish on a certain time. No, there's no way to rush the builders. I am so sorry. You can always ask, but they will not. Now, the one thing they really do, which irritates the heck out of me, is they will rush you and they will tell you when you're going to close. It's kind of the benefit of a resale, you know, but you know, it's all relative. It's all different. You know, if you can wait. With me, I had to wait. I had to sell my home. I had to move into a rental property, and I'm glad I did. But you know, on the other hand, it would have been really nice to be able to tell them when I wanted to move in, but I couldn't. So, so any other questions for me? Anything else you want to know before I sign off? Gosh, I really like this model. Well, I want to point out again where we are. Okay. Circle is where we are. You know that because it says we are here. The road to Disney is the orange line. Okay. That's Hartzog Road. That meets at Flamingo Crossing. And then you follow Western Way right to Coronado Springs. That's how close we are to Disney. Yep, Darren, that's true. Started in your OASIS purchase in February. Yep, that's how long it can take sometimes. But that's because we're, you know, just, don't worry, not on camera. That's because this community took a while to start. In general, it does take a few months to get. The best case scenario is it takes 2 to 3 months for your permit to be approved, and then they start. But they have up to 2 years to do the house. So you could be SOL for a long time. So, okay, so that's where we are. If anybody has any questions. Oh, I wanted to put this up. I think it is so funny. So far, the hurricane is skirting us. So far. But that's what happened last time. The hurricane, they said, oh, it's going out to sea, but it picked up strength when it was out to sea, which made it turn in at Tampa and come right towards Orlando. So while hearing that it's turning out to sea is a nice thing. You know, oh, someone's videotaping there. You know, it's a nice thing to hear, but I don't believe it until it's passed. But it was terrible because I was like all excited last time. Oh, great. It's turned out to sea. It's turned out to sea. Then at like 3 o'clock in the morning, they said, it's coming towards Orlando. And we were like dead center. We had the eye and everything, you know, and they said, don't go out when you're in the eye. Oh, Lord. Oh, That was something. That was really something. Thank you. Yes, Chris. Go to disneyatyourdoorstep.com. That's disneyatyourdoorstep.com. You'll find all my links. If you like to follow me on Facebook, if you're watching me on Facebook and want to follow me on YouTube, if you're watching me on YouTube and want to follow me on Facebook, all my links are there, and you could search homes. Let's see if we could see Everest a little bit better here. It's so funny when you could see Everest from, you see into the park. You know what I love about seeing fireworks from my home, or seeing, the tip of Cinderella Castle from Reims Road? It makes you feel, even though you didn't go into the park that day, that you're part of the magic. And that's what I really love. That's what I really, really love. Well, I want to thank you all for watching today. Thank you so much. Please, visit disneyatyourdoorstep.com. And I will be back next week. Hopefully I try to visit every Sunday. And hey, so thank you so much for watching today. Okay. Thanks a lot. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor, or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at Your Doorstep.